Hi everybody, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. I hope you're having an amazing evening so far. We're going to be playing some Fallout 76, hanging out, checking out the newest event that they just released today. It's actually been a while since I've seen Fallout 76 create a new event. I'm pretty excited to jump in and play. It's happening every hour on the hour, so my first one will be in about a half an hour. And that'll give us exactly enough time to kind of get settled and, just kind of see what's going on in the world of Fallout 76 because there's always more dailies and fun stuff to do. So let's jump in and see what the big bloom is about. And if you're watching after this live is over, I'd love to hear what you think about the new event in the comments. So thanks everybody for being here. Welcome in, Mr. GK. Welcome in, Midnight Owl 23. So good to see you both. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Gardenia Goo. I'm well. I hope you are too. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Anything new and exciting happening for you? Welcome to the stream. Oops, hold on. I've got an echo. Anything? Alright, I fixed it. Thank you so much for following me for 4 years, 2 months, and 15 hours, Midnight Owl. That's incredible. And how have you been anyway? You have been following me for a long time. That's almost the whole time I've been streaming. Almost. Midnight Owl says, I've been good. Excellent. What have you been playing lately? Midnight Owl says, glad I can be an OG follower. That means so much to me. Thank you, Midnight Owl. Super duper heartness. Oh my gosh, you're awesome, GK. Super duper heartness. 1 day, 21 hours. Thank you. Celtic Wolfsbane, hi. Really good to see you. Look at all these old friends coming in to chat. Midnight Owl, Celtic Wolfsbane. Celtic Wolfsbane says, hello, Dahlia. I've had to take an extended break from Twitch to catch up and take up on boxing. Also starting both journalism and dealing with a breakup. Just got back into streaming. Welcome back into streaming. Sorry to hear about your breakup, but congratulations on journalism and boxing. I love boxing too, and journalism. Midnight Owl says, I've been playing Fortnite. That's awesome. Hi, Maple Sprinkles. Maple Sprinkles says, hello, I want to say something. Yeah, what is it? Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Thank you, Midnight Owl. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Midnight Owl says, Dahlia, you're a great streamer. Hi, Jeff. Welcome. Jeff says, grr. Everybody loves grr. Hi, Mabry Moore. Welcome. It's wonderful to have you. Midnight Owl says, and watching Oblivion. I've started a playthrough of Oblivion. I look forward to getting back to it soon. I think we're going to be able to do a little bit of Oblivion later this weekend. Probably. Hopefully. Mabry Moore said hi. Heartness. I love it when people do that. It's so funny. How are you doing today, Mabry Moore? So I think we're ready to go here. Let me make sure that I can get into the game okay. Yeah, looks like it's working. What's my free item in the shop today? I get... Mabry Moore says good. I'm happy to hear that. So what do you think about the new Oblivion, Midnight Owl? We have a free 5-fingered fillet table. I love that. I'm surprised we haven't had this before. This seems like an obvious thing for us to have in this game. Lol. Silver, welcome. It's great to see you. How you doing? Celtic Wolfsbane says, thank you, Dahlia. You are definitely one of the most relaxing streamers on Twitch to just sit down, lie down, and listen. Think I'm always just so satisfied whenever I'm in here. Thanks for being there, relaxing streamer that I definitely love to listen to and need at times. Thank you, Celtic. It's so great to see you. And it's been a long time, but you're always welcome here, and it's just great to have you back. Maple Sprinkle says, I downloaded the V Rising game and I love it. Me and my partner played 4 hours and we joined your realm. Sorry, I just got 8 ads in a row. Oh my gosh. And thank you for joining the realm. Hi, Morgor. Good to see you. So are you a brave PvP type, Maple Sprinkles? Okay, sometimes messages don't send on phone right away. Mr. GK says, PvP, let's go. Nola, welcome. It's so great to see you. Awesome, Maple Sprinkles. Well, if PvP gets too crazy, try PvE too. Because we have a very active PvE server with lots and lots of helpful people. But I'll happily battle you on the PvP if that's where you are. I just wanted to say thank you so much for the recommendation. You're welcome. I love V Rising. It's my favorite game. So happy to share it with people. Yes, please. The Discord's public and the servers are public. Please bring all your friends. I look forward to seeing your boyfriend on Discord. And have fun. Hi, Lake of Bays. Okay, cool. Well, Heartness, Maple Sprinkles, thank you so much for the biddy. Super duper Heartness. Woohoo. So let me see. Hi, it's good to see you again. Cheesy Chimp, thank you so much for the team heart and for coming back and saying hello. How have you been? Thank you, thank you. Super duper Heartness, my friend. So I want to make sure I have all the chats up. Gardenia Goo, Lucas, so great to see everyone. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one. I knew it felt like something was missing. Bum ba bum. Can't get started without all the chats. Hi, Silver. Hope you're doing good. Okay, here we are. Just have to have this one up just in case, because this one, my TikTok chat's always the hardest for me to keep up with because one of the boxes I use for it doesn't work. So as long as I have my phone up, I can usually see chat on there. But thanks everybody for being patient with me if I don't get back to messages right away. Chips has got it right today. Hi, Dahlia. Hi, Chip. So great to see you. And if anybody thinks I might have missed their message because it went by so fast, please feel free to enter it again. I don't consider it spamming when you do that. It's completely okay. You're already 5 bands deep. That's awesome. Lake of Bays is watching us from a Cradle of Filth show. How cool is that? Have you ever heard of Cradle of Filth, Gardenia Goo? Alright, so I think I still need... Midnight Owl says, yeah, they're good. I went to a Cradle of Filth show before. Ooh, free caps! Some of you heard this story the other day when Lake of Bays already told, when Lake of Bays was hyping up that they were going to the Cradle of Filth show, and I said, I went to a Cradle of Filth show before, and then I told the story about when I was 14 and I was dressed super duper goth at a 7-Eleven in Colorado Springs, and I had black hair and I had a white powdered face and my eyebrows shaved off and I dotted my eyebrows on and I had big wing makeup and black lipstick and a black dress. And I saw this guy that looked cool in the 7-Eleven and I went up to him and I was like, I like your contacts. And then he was like, do you know who I am? I was like, no, should I? And he's like, you will. And then he like just walked away. So yeah, it turned out that was Danny Filth. I hadn't heard of him yet, but it turned out also that he used to get all his tattoos like at a tattoo shop right next to that 7-Eleven. So I just walked up to him unknowingly thinking he was another goth guy. Kind of funny. It took me probably 10 years to figure out who he was, but his reaction was just too funny. Like, you will. So anyway, who should we jump in with? Maybe Dewey? See what Dewey's server's up to. I'm excited to try this new event. Also, most of you may have already heard, this is our last Tuesday stream for a while. The schedule is changing next week. We're changing to Saturday, Sunday, Monday instead of Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. And the reason why is because I have a class that's scheduled at the same time as my Tuesday stream. So, Midnight Owl says he could have been nicer to you. I mean, he wasn't rude. He was kind of on brand, right? And he probably did assume I knew who he was. Like, I definitely looked like the type of person that would be in his fan base. But it was just a coincidence. Chip says, me too. No tats here. Jeff says, 3-day hologram weekend. Ooh, I love that. Yeah. Lucas says, last Tuesday of an era. For real. Tuesday has been our regular time for literally years. It's the day that I used to focus on to make YouTube Partner. And I did that for over a year. And then I made YouTube Partner almost 2 years ago. So that just puts into perspective how long Tuesday has been our stream day. It's going to be so weird changing it, really. Diet Mario, welcome back. It's so great to see you, man. Please have a shout out for Diet Mario, who's working on making an affiliate on Twitch, and they're also super nice and super awesome. I really like them. They very quickly became a super valued and awesome member of the community, and I would love for everybody to go follow them and help support them in their dream of making affiliate if you feel like it. This guy's Nanky. Hi, Kongville. So good to see you. Okay, Lake of Bays, Heartness. Will someone please reply to Lake of Bays Heartness for me? Dahlia says Heartness. And can I please get a shout out for Kongville Survives? I feel like I saw somebody else. Celtic. I want to shout out for Celtic too. And that's okay to send through the message that got held. Nola says, I just don't know how to play them. You mod video games, yeah. Hi, Orion Snake. It's great to see you. How are you?
I know it was way back, but I'm...
Why are you out here naked? I'm very confused.
Not somewhere.
Alright, let's go to our house and make sure that we're ready for the
Need
day.
anything?
Yeah, definitely. My pleasure. I'm doing well, Kongville. How are things going for you? It was such a throwback for me to sit in on your Valheim stream the other day. I mean, I know that's how I met you, right? But I haven't played it in a long time. So watching you garden and stuff, I was like, dang, I remember this game. Because I've gone cold turkey, like, not touched it at all for a while now. Kongville says, yeah, I'm glad you were able to stop by. It was a very fun time. Thank you for having me. Chip says, may I say, for the most part, if you have to ask, it's probably not a good idea. I appreciate you asking. It would be okay. Why don't you send it to Lucas and see what Lucas thinks? Also, Discord is a better place for that, just in case. But better safe than sorry, because we don't want people in chat to feel uncomfortable by stuff going through the chat. Funny thing is, modding games to me is extra angst. But see, here's the thing too, Chip. What you think is off color might be like completely fine too, so, because everybody, it's relative, right? So that's why I suggest you send it to Lucas and see what Lucas thinks. Because Lucas has a pretty good thumb on the temperature of the community and everything. He was pretty much my original mod. I think, were you the very first mod, Lucas? You were, weren't you? I think you were.
Directive.
I know he was following me from about the time I started trying to make affiliate. Well, thank you for asking, Chip. I bet it's gonna end up being something that's allowed and I'm just being overprotective. You can always just send it through, and if we don't like it, we'll delete it. That's kind of how the real world works, right? Let's sleep in this bunk bed next to our dog, Jeff. Orion Snake says, good to see you too. I'm doing alright here. Excellent. So, are you playing the new event? Thank you for the poetry today, Nola. Oh, I need to get Nola another subscription. Nola's subscription ran out. Hold on. Woohoo! Chip says, I try to be respectful. Lucas says, I was here to learn English properly and became a mod, so I learned English pretty fast. Right? Isn't that awesome? I love that. That's such a great story. And it's totally true. He came in looking just for a way to practice his English, and we hit it off, and I was a new streamer, and I was like, I need a mod. Do you want to be a mod? And he was like, yeah. So... Uh-oh, I don't know if I actually got the well-rested bonus or if I was in a hurry. To pet my cute dog, Jeff. Oh, he got out of the picture. Chip says, sub, hi, woo, woo.
I should go back to the Ookstron Galaxy someday. Visit some old friends.
We have to keep our Nola subbed so that he can have lots of opportunity to write poetry and not have to watch commercials. Jeff says, ruff, ruff. I love this cup, but sometimes ice gets stuck in it weird and I can't get the water out. Nola says, I'm afraid sometimes. I'm afraid too sometimes. Once I was afraid, I was petrified. Nola says, I'm too rough in 9 stream. Alright, now we need this. Spooky Bible. Creepy Bible. Woohoo! Woohoo! Nola says it's just wilderness I own. I don't own a creepy Bible. I only own good Bible. Regular Bible. This is her creepy Bible. It's a Mothman cultist Bible. It gives her a blessing of the Mothman, which gives her extra XP when she's running around. But that's why I call it creepy Bible, because it's like literally a cultist Bible in the game. Alright, let's see. Now she needs her cranberry relish. How many of you own a physical Bible? I have a couple. I think they're going out of style though. Most people don't have physical Bibles anymore. Nola says Bibles own weight. I do. Nice. Even people who read Bibles a lot read them on the phone, I guess. That's what I was reading the other day. My dad has a really cool Bible that is like was his grandmother's Bible, and it's like passed down through generations. I think that's really cool. It's like a family Bible. Kongville says, I have quite a few. I collect antique religious books. Oh, nice. So you probably really have a lot. That's neat. Nola says, it's nice to just sit them in a room. If you ever feel like it, I would love to see pictures of your book collection. That's cool, Kongville. So do you collect all sorts of antique religious books? Or particularly Bibles? Hi, Labyrinth. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Kongville. I love that. 1795. That sounds like a very interesting Bible indeed. The only stuff I've seen from 1795 is the architecture in St. Augustine, Florida. I think the oldest book I have is an 1800s version of... Is it 18 or early 1900s? It was like a first edition of Edgar Allan Poe. And then my boyfriend, a long time ago, accidentally spilled red wine on part of it. Like there's like a glob of red wine in the freaking gold lining of the pages, and it's just like a nightmare. But I kept the book after that because it's what it is. But yeah, it was in perfect condition before my boyfriend ruined it. That's like the oldest, coolest book I have. Now ruined, but still worth keeping. Nola says, I just take mine, Attic, and cure in real time. How are you doing, Labyrinth? Okay, so we're ready to go. We've got all our stuff. We need to get in our group. Find a group, find a group. Is my friend Dewey available? He's on an events team. I'm gonna create a new team called Casual and see if he notices I'm here. Lucas says, books plus wine equals a dangerous combination. And, well, the book was closed when it happened. So it's like a glob of the closed book. So it actually, in some senses, that's worse. Because it kind of, like, penetrated through all the freaking pages in that one spot. Oh well. It's just a thing. It's just a physical thing. It doesn't actually matter. But It was cooler before that. Nola says they were wilderness hunters of exotic animals. My early books were Hal and Roger's adventures. Ooh. Jeff says keep the book, not the boyfriend. Lol. I'm on a team all by myself. Nola says, if I was one of the king's sons, he would know I loved wilderness. Master Sword, hi. Hi, Master Sword. Alright, so challenges, collect soap, eat pre-war food, kill a snallygaster, pre-war money. So, and oh yeah, I have weeklies too. We could scrap junk to produce lead and craft ammo at a workbench real quick. That's easy stuff to do. Because I think you can make bulk lead, I hope. I'm gonna try. Silver says, I have not seen it, but I'm hearing the GTA 6 trailer dropped today. Oh, thanks for the tip. I haven't seen it either. Sorry, I have something weird going on with my ear. I really don't like these headphones, in case you haven't heard that already. I want to see the GTA 6 trailer. I'm looking forward to playing that game. I was very busy today, so I didn't see any cool news like that. My school started, and I was also chasing around meds, and I just had a very busy, hectic day. Lucas says, have you guys seen the new GTA 6 trailer? Much improvement since the first trailer. Graphics look insane. I can't wait. Chip says, I haven't seen it, but I'm kind of tired of GTA. Fair. I've always loved the weird... There's some stuff about GTA that I love. I could care less about, like, the drug dealing aspect of it. I always thought that was kind of lame. But there's a lot of things about GTA I like. And I especially love that they're putting in some of the most ridiculous qualities of Florida. But it's also what kind of makes it a special place. The thing that's nuts is that all of the videos that all of the scenes that they used that seemed really crazy in the first trailer were based on real things that have actually happened in Florida and that were on video. So they're not even like just making it up, which I think is what's kind of fun about it, in my opinion. And I love the weird vibe that GTA gives off when it's portraying Florida. Kongville says, Florida man is a special guy. The mythical Florida man. Hi, Hardy Heathen. How are you? It's great to see you. Kongville says, the question remains, will GTA 6 ever come out? I mean, soon we're going to be saying, will TES 6 ever come out? I'm sure you've never thought that before, right? Can I get some shoutouts for Hardy Heathen? So are you broadcasting your D&D every weekend now, Hardy Heathen? I really enjoyed that clip you put in the Discord. Looks like y'all have a really fun group. And since I've always loved hearing about your D&D adventures, I think I would like watching it sometime. Hardy Heathen says, I'm okay. I'm a little hungry, but Mrs. Heathen is currently frying up some pierogies. Mmm, pierogies. Well, I miss you both, and I'm happy to see you. Thank you for coming by today. I hope you're both feeling better. Lucas says TES 6 is being designed to be in our thoughts, not our devices. Oh my gosh, Lucas. You're so creative. Sneaking up to my own... whatever this is. Tinker bench. I think maybe I can make bulk lead. Maybe? Chip says TES 6 I'm pretty sure will come out in the year 2399. Oh my. Hardy Heathen says we play every second Sunday on Draconia's TV's channel, so it would be this Sunday. Cool. Hi, Wilson. Aw, thank you for calling me a sweetheart. It's great to see you again. So, if I am able to attend around my stream on Sunday, I'll try to make it Hardy, but otherwise I'll try to catch the VOD. So let's see, bulk lead. Hi, little owl, welcome in. How you doing? Kongville Survive says, in a couple of days there will be a big announcement about a game I've been looking forward to for a while. Europa Universalis. Universalis? Europa Universalis 5. EU 5. Is that like a strategy game? I feel like I've heard of it. Sorry that I can't read. Just kidding. Chip says, Wilson! In Tom Hanks' voice. Lol. Hi, Delthorian Hartness. A wild Delthorian has appeared. Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's make some ballistic ammo. How about 10 millimeters? Was that enough? Okay. Kongville says EU5 is a grand strategy map painting world conquest typed medieval themed game. Cool, yeah. I love the Civilization series. So I think maybe I've heard of it before because it has some things in common with that. And that sounds like something I would probably like. Now, I've noticed since I started streaming, I haven't really had time to play any games like that. Particularly because I tend to focus on games that people like to watch me stream. But that's kind of sad because before that I used to play a lot of Civilization. Hi, Sarah Hartness. I think it's almost time for the new event that I've never done before. I'm ready just in time. Eat pre-war food. Okay. I guess coffee counts, but tea doesn't for pre-war food? Interesting. Chip says the game I'm looking forward to most is Borderlands 4, at least in the foreseeable future. Cool. I heard that that's getting an earlier than originally anticipated release. Kongville says, I play EU4 on my second YouTube channel, and I guess I'll be adding EU5 when it comes out. Excellent. I love that. Lucas says, Civ 4 and 5 were really good games, but I haven't tried 6 yet. Yeah, I haven't tried 6 yet either. And 5 was kind of hard for me to get into. The ones that I really played a lot were the earlier ones.
Would you like to join my
Like up through
scavenger
3, I think.
hunt? Today we're gathering unstable nuclear waste.
I did enjoy trying to play 5, but it did finally get complicated enough, which is good, that you really did have to spend like 40 hours just to get a good game going. Lucas says, my favorite one is Civ 2 though. That's the one I played the most when I was growing up. I was like in elementary school playing the heck out of some Civ 2. I credit that game and learning how to play it and be successful on deity mode to like basically part of why my mind is so strategic today. Who knows where I'd be if I hadn't spent so much time playing Civilization 2 as a highly influenceable child. Labyrinth says, I really liked Civ 2. Where to now? I'm just like waiting for this event to pop. We've got 3 minutes. What can I kill in 3 minutes? Yay, Dewey joined the team. Lucas says, the military advisor always got drunk when I was at war with someone. Lol, those advisors were really funny. There was a version of Civilization that was just for Xbox, and it had more, like, first-person graphics and stuff. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Yay, I'm the mayor. Join the team. It wasn't as complicated as some of the other Civilizations. It was like a mini version for the Xbox, but it was still really good. Hardy Heathen says, thank you. The last couple weeks we were both sick, but we have gotten over it. You're back 100%. She would say she's about 95%. Hold on. It's going so fast. Just got the sniffles left. Other than that, just been streaming some MC together and having a lot of fun. Good. I haven't played any Borderlands before. Thank you for the lurk, Kongville. It's good to chat with you, Super Heartness. Do I have time to kill a Snallygaster? Not really. I might as well just kill whatever I see and then go to the event, because it's pretty much time for the event. I heard the sound of a scorched, but where did it go? Chip says, Borderlands is an over-the-top silly shooter with lots of loot. Cool. I have a few friends that really like it. I think I maybe even have acquired 1 and 2 for free over the years because of my constant collecting the free games. Yay, the big bloom just popped. Time for my first time in there. I hope I'm dressed appropriately. A fat man in a chair. Hi.
With 46 viewers.
Welcome in, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hi. If you haven't met me before, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. Such a pleasure to see you. Hope you're doing awesome. Big Willie style, Taco Guy, Jill Bay, G Bay. So nice to have you all. Thank you so much for coming in with a fat man in a chair. One of my favorite variety streamers. Super chill vibes. Great community. Super fun to hang out with. A fat man in a chair very often plays games with his community. So if you are looking for a community that actually hangs out together, highly recommend them. They're great. Lone Asylum, is that it? Techno Dino, how are you? It's so good to see you, Derek. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How was your stream? But yeah, everybody go follow a fat man in a chair, aka Derek, who's a super cool variety streamer. I met them playing Fallout, but we've been both all over Twitch since then. Last time I sat in on a fat man in a chair stream, he was streaming Legos, and then the time before that, he was streaming Soul Mask, which they have a very advanced game in, the most advanced game I've seen, so. Which is a similar game to Aska, but it looks like in some ways it's kind of cooler. I almost forgot to go to the new event because I was so excited. But welcome in, everyone. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm Dahlia the Hologram. I'm playing Fallout 76 right now. We are exploring the brand new event that just dropped. It's the very first day that it's come out. We are just having fun. Other things you might see from me in the coming weeks are going to be things like Oblivion Remastered, V Rising. Fallout 76 stays a stable part of my rotation long term, as well as the other Fallout games. I'm really big on Fallout 4. Love it so much. So, I also do IRL streams, and we're going to be kicking those up a little bit more again now with summer arriving here in the Northern Hemisphere. So if those things sound good to you, I hope you like it here. I also throw in an occasional cooking stream. But we have a chill community where we like to spread super heartness, which is another word for good vibes and happy friendship, and we all take care of each other. So this is a friendly, wholesome community with a little dash of neurospicy thrown in. And so let's see. I want to go back and see if I can see what Derek was streaming, because I think I missed it. Just chatting, cool. I know how it is after stream, so if you feel like you just need to go lurk and eat some food or take care of yourself, please feel free to do so. Don't feel like you need to chat with me at all, but... And everybody make sure you're well hydrated and stretching and getting all the things you need. So if you need a break after watching Derek, definitely do that too. However, if you are still here, I'd love to hear what you got up to. Otherwise, maybe you can tell me another time. A fat man in a chair says, we just chatted and hung out, but I'm gonna lurk after stream care. Do it! And thank you so much for being here and bringing your friends. That means a lot to me. It was a very unexpected and fun surprise. Super heartness. Lake of Bay says, show's still on, killing it. Heck yeah! Please reply to Lake of Bays for me, Lucas, and say, Dahlia says, awesome! Dr. Fallout, welcome in. It's great to see you. I'm happy you made it.
Don't worry about all the explosions. They build character.
Hi, Techno Dino. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. What kind of games do you usually like to play? Thank you, Lucas. Lake of Bays is hanging out on the phone watching the stream, but he's got his sound turned down because he's at a Cradle of Filth concert right now. And so he's like giving us a play-by-play of what's going on in the Cradle of Filth concert. Oh, come here, Gur. Gur wants to say hi. Let's move the microphone. Such a good boy. Chip says a Gur sighting. Gur was putting his little paws on my legs like, can I come up? He's such a good boy. Sniper says, "Grr cuteness." Welcome, Snipey. Nola says, I'm happy I found you on this digital perch I write upon. I'm happy you did too, Nola. It's always great to have you here and see your poetry. Hi, Apothecary. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Alright, girl, let's play. Let's play some Fallout 76. The event's happening without me. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. Gur's like, I was expecting more cuddles. When he stands up, he usually wants off my lap. Okay, so you want to say bye to everybody, Gur? Going to go back down on the floor now. See you soon. Next time y'all see Gur, he might have a haircut. Because he's supposed to have a haircut soon. Are you done? Good boy. Gur's gonna get a haircut soon. Do. Happy wastelanding, Dr. Fallout. Have you tried the new event yet? What do you think about it? Anybody in chat, what do you guys think about the new event? This is my first one. I'm very confused about what's happening because I was playing with Gur and talking to friends and I don't know. This is cool though. It looks like we've brought the Overgrown into the regular wasteland from Atlantic City, so I like that. And it kind of... Did I see some super mutants with flowers growing out of them too earlier? Oh my gosh. Lucas says, bye, Gur. Stay awesome. Ooh, I did it. I did the thing. Chip says, I used to have them 13 plus days a month. Since I started, it's down to 3 to 4 days. Zazipret is a nasal spray I take when I get it and it helps shorten them. Before those two things, I was miserable. Oh no, are people having allergy problems? I'm so sorry. Oh, and migraines. I bet you're talking about migraines. Yeah. I hope you feel better, Lucas. Are you having another migraine today? I think I might have missed it if you said you were. Apothecary says, so much allergy problem. Alright, well that was fun. Let's see what we got doing that event for the first time.
I named that one Richard. He reminds me of my ex-husband. But don't tell him I said that.
Any sort of plans? Flower crown. Susan's floral secrets. Wasteland florist apron. Alright, those are things I want to go put on. Nice. Let's go home and make it. Chip says, no, migraines. I was trying to help Lucas with what's helped me. Thanks for sharing those tips. I suffer from migraines too. Maybe I will look into it. But yeah, I know Lucas has been saying the last few days that he's having migraines, and I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel better. TikTok says if I stream Marvel Rivals, they'll pay me. Should I do it? I've never played that game. Chip says Botox has helped enormously. Look into that.
You and I stick together like excess
I'm
adhesive.
scared of Botox. Lucas says, my migraines usually come with dust allergies. Nasal sprays usually help, but sometimes I can't even open my eyes. But I'm better now, thanks. Silver says, wait, I thought you played Rival. I played Marvel Strike Force. Marvel Rivals is similar to... It's like a... It's not a battle royale. What's the other one that it's similar to? I can see the characters in my head, but I can't think of the name of it. Overwatch. It's basically like Overwatch with Marvel characters. It's very popular. I know many people who have gotten very addicted to it. And I think that it's good that they're having fun. So let's see. I'm gonna go kill those snallygasters. Snallygasters this way! Flood a train yard. There's Dewey, my friend. He's probably here for snallygasters too. Yeah, that's so true, Chip. It's worth a try. I think all the snallygasters are dead. Should we go to a private server and look for some snallygasters real quick? Here's a Protectron. I don't remember this Protectron being here. Lucas says the new GTA 6 trailer was recorded using PS5. My brother was happy since he won't need to buy PS5 Pro to play the game, but I think the PC version will come later as usual after the console versions. Oh wait, now I do remember. This is where you... Well, I won't spoil it for anyone. Hi, Iron Man Duck. Long time no see. How have you been? I think I'm gonna jump to a private server really fast. See if I can't get this daily. Anybody who wants to join me on the private server, if we're friends, you're welcome to jump in. I don't know how long I'll be over here. I thought that the new event seemed cool. Although it's kind of creepy that they named the end boss after a demon. Why? Labyrinth says hello. Nola says, I own weight of perch as I'm trying my best to behave. Heartness, Nola. Thanks for behaving. Nola says, it's a sonnet of a heartbeat. Ah, yes. The two bromances reunited. How have you been, Iron Man Duck? I missed you. I feel like it's been a while since we've really talked. Alright, let me see. Cut down this guy. Iron Man Duck says, I've been great, just been real busy, but I do hide a lot and stream in the background. Thank you for that. That's so awesome of you. Well, it's good to see you in chat and see you kicking around. Labyrinth keeps me up to date about what you're playing usually, and I'm appreciative of that. I feel like I see you more often than I do thanks to Labyrinth keeping me up to date on play-by-plays. Sometimes he sits in both of our streams at once and tells me what you're doing. I'm like, yeah! Go Iron Man Duck! Iron Man Duck says he keeps me updated on you too. Ah, nice. I love that. Labyrinth, the chain that connects our streams. Squish Rat and friends.
Squish
Oh my
Rat just
gosh.
traded with 89 viewers.
Hi everybody. Welcome in. It's so good to see you all. Squish Rat, thank you so much for the raid. I guess that means I'm lurking myself now. Hi, a melted igloo. Welcome in. How was your stream, friend? So everybody, if you're not already following Squish Rat, she's a beautiful and very nice Fallout 76 and variety streamer. Currently pushing for partner. She's pretty close. So please go follow her and please go lurk her streams when she streams. Join her Discord so you'll know when she'll be live, or just leave a tab up so that it's on when she goes live. But let's help her make partner. She's so close. Thank you so much for following me. Hold on, I'll catch up on looking at who's following me. But hi, a melted igloo. It's good to see you. Thank you, Ice Wolf Dragon, for following me. Hello, goddammit, Super Hardness. Welcome in. Squish Rat says, it was pretty decent. I didn't get the bloom plants I wanted, though. Grr. Which ones do you want the most? Hi, Marty Dom 20201. Welcome in, Marty Dom. Hope you're having a great day. Squish Rat says, everyone's been so lovely. Oh yeah, thanks for following, Marty Dom. And Gay Malay. Oh, I love that name. That's awesome. Welcome in. Thanks for following me, Gay Malay. I'm Dahlia. So happy to meet you all. Squish Rat says, the recipes. I want the recipes to get cooking. That's so cool. I love that. So everyone, if you haven't met me before, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. I am a variety streamer and a big fan of Squish Rat. I always leave a tab open for her. And I am very much like Fallout 76 is my main game. It's always a staple of the channel, but other things you'll see here currently are V Rising, Oblivion Remastered. I still have to finish my playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance and then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And we do IRL streams sometimes, like cooking and just going out and about. So those are coming back this summer too. God damn it, thank you for following me. I'm Dahlia. Squish Rat says I got V Rising finally. Oh my gosh. I want to play with you so bad. Can we play tonight maybe after my stream? All you have to do is look, when you're going into public servers, look for Dracula's Castle. And then we have a PvP or PvE server and you pick which one you want. Or maybe both. But just look for Dracula's Castle. Yeah, Dracula's Castle. That's the name of both of the servers. Don't be so confused. If you want me to help you, I can. We can do it. We can do it whenever you want. Just let me know. Let me know when you're ready to play and I'll try to play with you at that time. But otherwise, we can try to schedule something. I do have classes starting again this week, but I can make time for teaching you how to play. So tomorrow and tonight I have some time. Thursday would be a little harder, but I could probably do something at night. So we just did my very first bloom. And I don't know what I got. I think I got an apron. I need to harvest fungi, collect soap. Let's see if there's still soap available in Flatwoods or if everybody took it already. Oh wait, I'm on my private server. I can get soap wherever I want. Well, I know there's one here. Gamelay says, Bloom event is so cutie pie. I love it. Oh, did I say thank you to you for following me? I think I did. I got a little overwhelmed there, so sorry if I forgot anyone. Also, if you feel like you put a message through and I didn't see it, please feel free to put it through again because sometimes the chat goes fast and I'm never intentionally ignoring anyone. Squishrat says, you didn't complimented the name. Yes, yes. I love the name. I couldn't remember if I just saw the name or... yeah. Gay Malay says, yes, you did, darling. No worries. Appreciate you. Super heartness. Silver says, Orion Snake, welcome in. Good to have you on YouTube. So yeah, anyone who's new to the stream, I multi-stream, so we're not just live on Twitch. We're also live on TikTok, 2 YouTube streams, and an X stream. Maybe one day I'm even gonna expand it to Instagram. I keep meaning to do that, but I'm busy with school a lot. I'm just putting random stuff in my stash box. I don't need that. Okay, let's steal...
Looking for work, Dr. Lane.
Ah, there it is. What happened to the drugs? This is my private server. Who took my drugs? Alright. I think I know where there's more soap. Aw, heartness, Squish Rat. So I know that when we get into Flatwoods... let's just actually pour it in. There's a weird trailer that has some soaps. K Malay says, I think Lane is a serial killer. Ooh, I haven't heard that before. What makes you think that? Squishrat says, I'm gonna go grab food, so I'll swap to watching on my phone. Bye for now. Okay, enjoy your num-num, Squishrat. Thanks again for the raid. Super duper heartness. Once again, anybody who is already here, if you didn't go follow Squishrat already, please go do that. Make sure you don't forget. Gay Malay says, every time I do his quest and come back, some responders are dead. Huh. I think I've seen that too. Wouldn't that be a funny Easter egg? We'll find like some lore in a freaking computer like on the other side of the map. It's like Lane's diary. Or it's Lane's girlfriend's diary or something about how she's pretty sure he's a serial killer. I think that could be worked into the game. Nola owns 2 days off. Interesting. Isn't that an extra day off for you? Don't you usually only take 1 day off? This is like a full-on vacation. I hope you enjoy your vacation, Nola. Alright, this is not the trailer. I think it's the one on the other side. Way over here. Also, I want to turn on the music. Settings, audio, music. Let's go. Keep the chill vibes. Melissa says, I don't know what to do with myself. That's how I am when I have days off.
Now that people have come back
I
to
like
this
to stay
area,
busy,
they'll all wanna
so
be setting up
I
places
get very
like Foundation.
confused about what to do on days off. Nola says, I don't know how to rest. I hope you figure it out. Sometimes just chilling and taking some time to do whatever you want can be rest too. Alright, there's my second soap of the day. Do we have a weekly of soap as well, or is it just the daily? They've been doing the soap one a lot. I'm honestly kind of tired of it. Daily, kill humans, scrap pre-war money. Okay, where should we kill humans? Stinky, dirty humans. Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his arms clear. Oh. Oh wait, wrong humans. Those are mutated ones. How about regular, stinky, dirty humans? There's the kill box. Let's go to the kill box. It's full of stinky, dirty humans. Hi, Gradgar. How are you doing? It's so great to see you. Super duper heartness. My last Tuesday stream. So we're switching the schedule from Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday to Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is the last Tuesday stream because I have a class that I have to take on Tuesdays now for school. And we'll still do bonus streams occasionally too.
What was that? Oh, I'm losing it.
But I do love Tuesdays, and I'm so happy we're making this a last hurrah of a Tuesday stream. Gradgar says, sad and happy to hear about the end of Tuesday streams. Sad for less Dahlia, happy for your degree will grow. Yeah. And it's not less Dahlia, it's just different Dahlia. So I didn't stream on Mondays before, now I am gonna stream on Mondays. Jeff called it a 3-day hologram weekend. Hi, Johan Hartness. It's great to see you. How are you doing? And we'll see. I mean, maybe after this class in a few semesters, I might bring Tuesdays back. Because for those of you who haven't been around for a long time, the lore of the channel is that Tuesdays have been a well-established day. I have been streaming every Tuesday for years and years, so it feels really weird to be changing the day, and I would not have changed it if it wasn't like absolutely necessary. I think it's gonna be weird for all of us for a while. At least me. Gradgar says 3-day weekend, that's clever and funny. Lucas says, I once saw Nola playing Fallout 3 on Discord. It was a super ultra mega extreme rare event. It was really late and I could not sleep for some reason, and there was our friend Nola playing some games. Heck yeah. I've watched Nola stream his Fallout 3 a few times. It's pretty great to watch him do that. He calls it the impossible Fallout 3 because he's got it so heavily modded that he can't even play it himself. He's like got all the mods that make it harder and harder and harder. So it's Nola's impossible Fallout 3. Johan says, Dahlia, my flower, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. I'm happy to be here with everybody. Just soaking in the moment. Getting ready to start working really hard for school and summer semester again. My little break is over. But everything's gonna be good. It's time to get more A's. During each semester, I wake up every morning and I'm like, time to get A's. And I jump out of bed and I go do schoolwork. Johan says, might be strange for a bit. I'm sure we'll get used to it. Gradgar says, reminds me of the Everyone Shoots Nukes mod. Oh, that sounds fun. Lucas says, game has so many mods to a point you don't need to play anymore. The game plays itself. Lucas is so funny. Nola says, it's just getting owned by the wilders I owned and can't play. I hope that the Fallout 3 remaster comes out soon. I'm so impressed with the Oblivion remaster that now I want all my favorite games remastered, particularly Morrowind. That's the one I want the most. I know the few people I've spoken to, though, that seem to understand how games are made say that that's actually the least likely because they'd have to completely rebuild it. But wow, I would love to play that game again on a modern engine. Gradgar says, I play almost vanilla, just the delete everything settlement mod. I do like the delete everything settlement mod. Wait, maybe that's not exactly the one I like. I like the one that makes everything look clean. Because it naturally does not look clean. It naturally looks like there's weeds and tumbleweeds and trash and you can't get rid of it. There's like some stuff that's just built into the environment. But there's a mod that gets rid of that. Nola says, I might throw a couple of these motions up. Lucas says, New Vegas Remaster is a guaranteed success. Yeah, but to be honest, I mean, you're right. You're 100% right. But to be honest, New Vegas in its current state isn't even bad. It's not unplayable by any means. I did think Oblivion was basically unplayable. I tried to play it because I'm somebody who didn't play it when it was new. And I tried to play it and I just could not get into it, particularly because of the graphics. So, I feel like New Vegas is in a better state than Oblivion was. Okay, I still need one more human. I thought I got them all. Where's another place to find stinky humans? The pigsty. We can go to the pigsty. Preston Garvey, thank you for the gift. How are you doing? I got word on an enclave outpost needs our help. I'll mark the location on your map. Thank you, Preston Garvey. Preston Garvey's watching on TikTok. Everyone say hi to Preston. Uh-oh. I'm gonna chainsaw you. Uh-oh. I like the sound of that alarm that the Blood Eagles have. It's like a happy, comforting sound to me because it means more chainsaw victims are running my way. Gradgar says, I played so much Oblivion that I'm pretty much Tamriel Siri. Your screenshot is from the third house to the right as you enter Bruma from East Gate. Nice. Well, maybe you can help me with my first playthrough, which I have started on Master Difficulty, and in spite of everyone's complaints on X, I think Master Difficulty is freaking awesome and I love it. I actually tweeted at Bethesda, please don't nerf the hard modes. It's fun. Hi, super cool. Great to see you. Welcome in on YouTube. I hope you're doing so well, everybody. Thank you for chatting. I think that looks like Japanese, but I don't read Japanese very well. So welcome in. Konnichiwa. Vengeful Soul says, hi, Dahlia. You are looking as beautiful as always. Thank you, Vengeful Soul. Super Heartness. I hope you're having a nice day. Have you played this game before? Super cool. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's Fallout 76. It's one of my main games. Nola says, I guess I own Strong Compass Mentis. And thanks for liking the live, Preston Garvey. It means a lot to me. Gradgar says, I can certainly help, but can Lucas hold a weapon trained on me in case I get spoilery? Yeah. I mean, of course I want to try to avoid spoilers, but at the same time, I understand if people are just really excited. So like, I'll try not to just ban you instantly if you accidentally give a spoiler. Vengeful Soul says, Dahlia #1. Vengeful Soul #1. Super Cool says, hope you're having a good stream. Yeah, it's been a fun stream so far. We're doing our dailies, looking for some pre-war money. We have some creatures to kill. How about we go to this Wendigo Cave? There's creatures and fungi there. Those are 2 things that we need for the dailies. Major T, hi! How are you doing? Welcome in. This is our last Tuesday stream. We're switching to Mondays. The final Tuesday stream. Major T Magruder says, got my Dahlia planted. That's so awesome. I can't wait to see it. Is it a new Dahlia or is it a replant of a tuber? What color is it gonna be? I can't wait till I can have summer dahlias again. I do miss that so much. Vengeful Soul says, Dahlia rules. Thanks, Vengeful Soul. Vengeful Soul rules. Major T Magruder says, Star Sister red and white. Oh, I love those. Those are really pretty. Nola says, I don't ask questions. I don't remember what movie it's from, but do you guys remember somebody saying, ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies? What movie is that? Whoa. Thanks, Vengeful Soul. You're a sweetheart, too. You just keep being you, too. Major T says, hasn't bloomed yet, so who knows, might even be orange, but the guy I got it from told me it would be red and white. That sounds awesome. Yeah, there are striped dahlias like that. I think I've seen them with red and white patterns. I bet it is red and white, and I bet it's going to be beautiful. Some of them are more stripy, some of them are swirly. I bet it's going to be pretty. Gradgar says, maybe liar liar, but the quote sounds too smart for a Jim Carrey movie. I love Jim Carrey, but yeah, he was definitely more like physical humor. You missed the paintings and the glazings over? We're doing more of it on Monday. I mean Saturday, pardon me. Saturday at the beginning of stream, we will work on Heartness Art Project again. Don't know why I said Monday. Maybe because I'm trying to brainwash myself into that being the new stream day. Major T says last year was yellow, year before that was orange. I really like getting some of the huge dinner plate dahlias that have special shapes and petals too. One of my favorites, I think might have been called like a lion's mane or something. And if you pick some of the extra buds on the sides and just leave one big one on the top, it'll make the flower get even bigger. So I have pictures of this really beautiful orange-ish red lion's mane dinner plate dahlia that is like as big as my head, and it, instead of the regular cushiony petals, it has like swirly long petals and it looks like fire, and it's insane. It was one of the nicest dahlias I ever grew. Right now I don't have a yard or an ability to grow dahlias, but I hope I can again someday. I do have some house plants, but they're not the same. Hi, S Carver 1. How are you? It's great to see you. Can I get a shout out for S Carver 1, please? S Carver 1 says, do you love the event or do you love the event? I've only had the chance to do one so far, but it was fun. I'm excited to do it again. Oh yeah, I meant to go make the stuff that I got in the plans. Major T Magruder says, Monday, Monday, Monday. Gradgar says, Mole Rat wakes up. Time for my morning cave romp. Mole Rat explodes. That's funny. Almost done picking fungus. Super Cool says, the chainsaw name. I love my chainsaw. Boom, boom, boom. Mire alert causing you problems? Cut it with the chainsaw. Whoa. Don't forget your stim packs. Do I name my chainsaws? If I did, it would be named Bessie. But I don't think that I did. I hear more. It's creeping around all creepily. We need one more fungus. Where have I not pulled a fungus yet? There we go. And I'm probably too over encumbered to just step out of here. Maybe I should just drop all the fungus I just got. Pre-war money. I think I can get some pre-war money at Nuka World. Gradgar says, worst haircut ever. Gradgar says, Bessie it is. And Lucas says, I named my chainsaw just trimming the ends. I love that. Yeah, we always do chainsaw haircuts in this game. Hey, there's Twitchy Bishy taking a picture of me, and I was taking a picture of her. I wonder what my picture looks like. That's back when she was Twitchy Bishy. Now she's Sugar Bombs, baby. Let's find some pre-war money.
Girl's gonna have to make the first move, I reckon.
You care for a balloon?
I came to see if you have any cash
How can I
registers
make
you
your
don't
day
need
more fun?
anymore.
Yesterday is a mystery. Today is history. But tomorrow is a...
Three. I think that might be all I need. Let's find out. What do you think, Noelle? Do I only need 3? Noel and Angel Wong's is flown. Whoa, I'm gonna climb. Nola says happy digital. Happy digital to you too, Nola. Woohoo! Okay, so we got that done. I think that's dailies. Kill a lost. We can go kill a lost. And we have to collect purified water. I don't think I have any purified water in any of my camps, do I? I know I do on my Xbox. Why have I never put purified water on this character? Why? Ooh, I like the sky here. Wait, I think Lost are gonna be at that mansion. Let's go to the mansion. That's where the Lost are. Lucas says nice headshot in that loading screen. Thank you. I thought I saw more. Did they get away? I don't know. I thought there's usually more here than that. Guess I must have killed them all pretty fast. Well, Welcome back, Dr. Fallout. Thanks for liking the live on TikTok. Hi, Dad Fellow. Welcome in on Twitch. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna call that good. Let's go back to a public server because it's almost time for the event. You'd like to know. Hi. Thanks for redeeming your daily Dahlia. How you doing, friend? Everybody, You'd Like to Know is an awesome Fallout 76 streamer. I definitely recommend you follow them. They make really good content. They're very helpful. They're a good community member. Please go follow them and say hi. Great. Who should we play with? We could go back to Dewey's again. You'd Like to Know says, I'm doing well. I hope you're having a great day as well. Yeah, it's been a very chill, nice day. Super happy to be here. It's our last Tuesday stream. We're switching to Mondays. So that's kind of a big deal for the community because we've had Tuesday streams for so long. Oh, the world is full. Well, who else can I play with? How about Marty? Let's go play with Marty. Marty's an awesome YouTuber on YouTube. A YouTuber on YouTube! He's a Fallout 76 streamer on YouTube is what I meant to say. Hi, Dad Aussie Boy. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Meowdy. Meowdy indeed. Meowdy and hotcakes. Fiddle-dee-dee. Are there a couple more lost in here now? Also, I should get in a group. Does Marty have a group? No, but I'll make one and maybe Marty could join. Dad Aussie Boy says, I'm here. That's good. Better than the alternative. It's great to see you. It seems like they respawned, but now I don't see any more. Heartness Nola. Face hasn't changed, huh? Vampire! Any more lost around here? I need 4 more. Nola says, I'm just a Twilight social wilderness. Sam, thank you so much for the rose on TikTok. Super duper heartness. I hope you're doing well. Woohoo. Noah says, and sometimes I will talk. Four minutes till Bloom event number 2 for me. Can I find 2 more lost? I hear one. I think that one just died. Dang it. The lost are lost. So is anyone planning on going to GCX in Orlando in July? I know Ma Tater and Tooniversal are going. Fallout for Hope's gonna be doing stuff. Chad's gonna be there. You'd Like to Know says, my wife and I will be there. Heck yes, I'm gonna be there too, You'd Like to Know. Woohoo! I'm excited. This is particularly cool because of all the Fallout people that are going. So I've done conventions and stuff before, but I've never done a convention that was like just genuinely saturated with a lot of the people I actually interact with every day. So that's gonna be awesome. We should definitely make sure to get a picture together, You'd Like to Know. You'd Like to Know says, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh, I said we should make sure to get a picture together. I'm very excited. I'm also excited because I haven't been to the Islands of Adventure theme park yet. So that'll be neat because I'm gonna do the after party thing. Was that all of the lost? I need one more lost. I'm going to live stream from the event a little bit, so if you're not able to go in person, make sure you tune in while I'm there, and I'll show you around. It's time for the event. The lost are lost, but I've run out of time to seek them because it's time for the event. You'd Like to Know says, I mentioned to my wife that it was in Orlando at Universal, and she immediately informed me that we were going. I love that. I was pretty excited about that too. Nola says, what does lost mean? It's the name of the character that I was hunting. The characters that say the creepy things are called the lost. I need to figure out a way to multi-stream my IRL streams, but if you're interested in watching my IRL streams and you're not watching on Twitch right now, be sure to jump over and follow my Twitch, because until I figure out how to multi-stream them, they're only on Twitch. And that might not always be 100% true, but for the most part, they've always been on Twitch. Maple Sprinkles, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Aww. I'm so happy that you're enjoying the PvE server, Maple Sprinkles. And I'm sorry that you fainted. I hope you feel better. And I look forward to playing with you in the PvE server. Oh my gosh, those are some really cute emotes. I love them. Are they yours? Woohoo! Yeah, everybody spam get well hearts and stuff at Maple Sprinkles. Do you know what your name is in Dracula's castle so I can be sure to say hi to you when I see you? They are another friend on Twitch. She plays Dead by Daylight. Those are awesome. I love them. Sparkly, twinkly stars. Dusty Spark, welcome. Thanks for redeeming your daily Dahlia. Super heartness. Picking some flowers, doop-a-doo. This is fun. I get to pick some flowers. Where do I put the flowers that I picked? Where to put the flowers that I picked? Where to put the flowers that I picked? My name is Maple there, I think. That's what I named my vampire. I love that. Okay, I'm Dahlia on the PvE server. So, when I see you, I'll say, hello, let's play. I'm so excited that Squish Rat's gonna come play with us too. I hope she plays on the PvP side with me. Like, I understand everybody getting their bearings on the PvE side, and that's like the social party side, but I think it'd be fun to raid castles with Squish Rat on the PvP side. So I hope she tries both sides.
You're doing great, sweetheart. Give 'em hell.
Mabel says, also, I, by accident, went into someone's castle. I didn't mean to disturb. I was looking around. I sent pics and said sorry in Discord. In the PvE server, you can't actually hurt anything, so I'm sure it was probably fine. In fact, if they had the door wide open, they might have wanted you to go in there to show off the build. Now, on the PvP server, you can steal people's stuff, but not on the PvE server. So I like to try to break into people's castles on the PvP side.
Don't worry about all the explosions. They build character.
And don't forget, everybody who's interested in V Rising, it is half off right now. The Hollow Garden is hosting permanent servers on the PvE and PvP side. So take your pick if you want to come play with us. And we also have a giveaway for the newest DLC called Eternal Dominance, I think. We're giving that away on Saturday. So there's a lot of good things going on with V Rising right now. My favorite game. One of my favorite games. Uh-oh. I died. Thank you, Scout's Courage. I was like, somebody got me up fast, and I was like, oh wait, that was Scout's Courage. Whoa, I think I should wear armor. thank you so much for the cheer, Maple Heartness. It means a lot to me. Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Woohoo! Thank you, Maple, you rock. Doobity doobity boo boopity boopity doo 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 doo. Wow, look at these pretty flowers.
I visited my grandson Tyler the other day, and you know what he gives me? Macaroni art! Why can't that kid build me something useful, like a bomb?
Oh my gosh. Did you hear what she just said?
Oh, maybe I could put some eyeballs in the flower heads.
So she's crazy.
It's been a while since I've attended to my knitting projects. Oh, the blood on my needles is starting to dry.
Maple, thank you for 32 pennies. Super duper heartness. Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, for the bits, for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Lucas says, bedtime for me. Always nice to see you, friends. Have an awesome stream. Hologram, Dahlia, and chat. Super heartness. Lucas, thank you for being here and for being an amazing mod. Everyone, please say goodnight to Lucas. Super heartness. See you soon, I hope. Oh no. Magellan is not doing so good here.
I fired Emmerich and Jolie. Dishonorably dismissed. They dare question my judgment. Just put the overgrown down, they said. We don't need them.
Oh, so that's how
This is
the
why
overgrown
we should
got
be a
here.
visionary at the top, and not a bunch of short-sighted freaks. Alas, there are times I feel you're the only one who truly understands me, Alistair. Perhaps I shall unlatch your cages. No more will you be imprisoned beyond these iron bars. Instead, we shall be equals.
Thanks for the lurks, Lucas. Super heartness. Well, that's been very fun to do the new event. I like it. I like it a lot. It's super cool. So, I do have school tomorrow, so we're gonna start to wind down a little bit.
Control yourself. No, please.
Lucas says, good night, YouTube friends, heartness. But just as a reminder, everyone, this is our last Tuesday stream until further notice. And we will be switching to Mondays instead for a midweek stream. I guess it's not really midweek, it's at the beginning of the week. But I'm going to look into possibly doing more bonus streams too and see what else I can fit in there. So, I do have school tomorrow, so I'm going to get ready to go eat dinner. And I think I'm going to be in Discord after dinner playing V-Rising. If you are around and want to play V-Rising with me, please come hang out in the Discord. Otherwise, maybe I'll just see you in game. Ramrod Jenkins, hi! How are you doing? Can I get a shout out for Ramrod Jenkins, please? How's everything been? It's so good to see you, friend. Nola says, I remember school. Yeah, so the Discord community is a thriving gaming community. I'd love if you came and hung out with us there. And let's see. Bum ba bum. What else? You can access any of the links that I have via my website, which is just dahliathehologram.com. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, X, Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, or any of the socials that I have, you can find them all in one place on dahliathehologram.com. I'd love to connect with you on whatever it is you're already using. Oh yeah, Facebook and stuff too. Bum bum ba-dum bum. I even have Lemon8 now. I need to get Lemon8 on there added. Actually, I don't think I can add any more links, but if you follow me on TikTok, you can follow me on Lemon8 too. Ramrod Jenkins says, I'm trying to join your Discord, but it says the link is invalid. Sometimes you have to try it a couple times. I don't know why. That's been a thing since like the beginning of time, that half the time the links don't work, but then the other half they do. So yeah, I just clicked the link and it did invite me to the server correctly. So I'm sorry that it didn't work. All I can say is please try it a couple times. Maple Sprinkles says, what is lemonade? The drink? Lemonade. It's like lemon with an 8 at the end. It's like TikTok's version of, it's some sort of a mix of Instagram and it's basically TikTok's Instagram, but it also kind of reminds me of like X or Blue Sky. So it's like, it looks like this, lemon 8. Nola says, I'm trying to fit into the digital. But yeah, I'll be on the Discord after dinner until bedtime. So if you guys want to hang out, that's where I'll be. I am going to do a couple of raids. Oh yeah, also if you haven't already liked this stream or subscribed on YouTube, please consider doing those things. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I go live next time. Same for Twitch and TikTok. If you haven't already, please follow the stream so you can find me next time. Thank you so much, 4649. I appreciate you. Foster, welcome in. I'm Dahlia the Hologram. It's really nice to have you here. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna set up some raids. Let me put on my getting ready to raid message. I'd love to invite you to follow along as we go and invade the stream of another Fallout 76 streamer. We will be raiding on YouTube and on Twitch. To my knowledge, I don't have a way to raid on X or TikTok yet. So for those streams, unless you jump over to YouTube or Twitch, they're gonna be ending. I'm gonna set up the YouTube stream first. Hi, Demon Days, Heartness. Can I get YouTube shoutouts for Demon Days, please? Demon Days says, I've played far too much Big Bloom. That's so awesome. I'm so happy that you have and that you've been enjoying it. What do you think so far? Everybody, Demon Days is a Fallout streamer, Fallout Shelter, Fallout 76, all sorts of stuff. They're awesome. And they are on YouTube as well. So please go give them a follow and show them some gardening love. Hi, how are you doing? G John, nice to have you. I hope you're having a nice day. Thanks for the GGs. I appreciate that. So let's see. For YouTube, bum ba bum, who are we following on YouTube today? Bum ba bum, for our last Tuesday stream for a while. We're gonna be streaming on Mondays instead, so the schedule is Saturday evenings, Sunday afternoons, and Monday evenings. The Monday's always gonna be the short one. And then sometimes we'll do some bonus streams. Alright, I need Fallout 76 peoples. Who's playing Fallout 76? Dude, there's a new event. Where's my Fallout 76 peoples at on YouTube? Let's go, let's go. Flowers in the Wasteland. Looks like there's one person. Here we go. Okay, I'm starting to see some people. Alright, I've got someone in my sights for the YouTube raid. Now, YouTube is not quite as on top of their alerts as Twitch. So if you're on the YouTube side, when we get to the next stream, please do me a favor and be sure to write Fallout. No, don't write Fallout. Write hologram redirect in the chat when we get there, because that'll help the new streamer know that they're getting a redirect. Demon Day says it's super fun. It's cool that you can craft your own rewards essentially through the flowers. I got some plans, but yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. I meant to go experiment with building it, but I haven't yet. That's so cool. I love that. Silver says, yep, new schedule Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays for the foreseeable future. Exactly. And Saturdays, we're going to be doing the Wall of Heartness stuff, and maybe on Sundays, but usually on Saturdays. So anybody who contributes $1 or more during the week will get their name put on a list. Alright, and so now let's look for a raid on Twitch. Demon Days says, best of luck starting school, Dahlia. Thank you, Demon Days. Best of luck to you too. I'm very excited for you to graduate. Silver says, Fallout hologram raid. Yes, let's do that. Everybody just copy what Silver says, because he's right. Bum ba bum, ba da bum bum, bum ba dum. Alright, well, I told Wreck-It Renee that I was going to raid her more on Tuesdays because she was extending her time, but then now I'm changing my Tuesdays. So this is like the only opportunity I'm going to have to raid her on Tuesdays. So let's go raid Wreck-It Renee, who's an awesome Fallout 76 streamer. She's just starting her stream. You definitely want to stick around because I think maybe this is the day of the week that she's giving away atoms. So if you're a Fallout 76 stream player, you definitely want to get in on that, obviously. But yeah, let's go raid Wreck-It Renee. She's awesome. We all love her. When we get there, make sure you follow and please spam this in chat for me. I will see y'all on Saturday. I will also see you in the Discord if you want to hang out after. Okay. Bye. Nola, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your vacation. See you guys soon. You guys rock. Thank you to Silver and Lucas and Hardy Heathen and Labyrinth for being the mods. You're amazing. Good night, Diet Mario. Good night, Nola. Good night, Delthorian. Oh yeah, thank you, Delthorian, for being the mod too. Super heartness, all my friends. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.